She texted at 3 a.m., "I'm at Jake's house. Come pick me up or we're done." I replied, "We're done then." Then I screenshot her location and sent it to Jake's pregnant wife. By sunrise, my ex was begging me for a place to stay because Jake's wife kicked them out. I, 32 male, was dead asleep when my phone buzzed at 3:14 a.m. My girlfriend Isla, 29, had sent a text that would end everything. "I'm at Jake's house. Come pick me up right now or we're done. I'm serious. You have 20 minutes." I stared at the message, fully awake now. Jake was her work friend who she swore was just a colleague. The same Jake who texted her constantly. The same Jake whose wife Bethany was 7 months pregnant. I typed back, "We're done then." Her response was instant. "Are you serious right now? I'm giving you a chance to prove you care. You're at another man's house at 3 a.m. What exactly am I supposed to prove? That you'll fight for me, that you actually give a shit? Nah, I'm good. Have Jake drive you home." She started calling. I declined. Called again. Declined. Then the texts exploded. "You're pathetic. A real man would come get his woman? I was just testing you and you failed. Jake treats me better than you ever did. I'm staying here tonight then. Hope you're happy." That last text included her location pin. She was really at Jake's house. The audacity of sending me her location like it was some power move. I screenshot everything. Then I did something that drunk on anger me thought was brilliant. I found Bethany on Facebook, Jake's pregnant wife. Sent her a message with the screenshots and Isla's location pin. "Your husband has my girlfriend at your house at 3 a.m. Thought you should know." Message seen at 3:31 a.m. By 4:15 a.m., my phone was nuclear. "Isla, what did you do?" "Bethany is here. She's going crazy. I need somewhere to stay. Please. I'm sorry. Baby, please. She's throwing my stuff outside." I put my phone on silent and went back to sleep. Update 1. Woke up to 89 texts, 52 missed calls, and 16 voicemails. The highlight reel. From Isla, "You ruined everything. Bethany is divorcing Jake. I'm homeless because of you. My car is at Jake's and Bethany won't let me get it. This is abusive what you did." From Jake, "Yeah, this dumbass had my number. Bro, what the hell? You destroyed my marriage. Isla was just drunk and needed a place to crash. We're gonna have a problem." From random numbers, Isla's friends, "You're disgusting for what you did to Isla. She's crying at my place, you monster. Real men don't act like this." But the best message was from Bethany. "Thank you. I've suspected for months. Jake tried to say she was just a friend who needed help. I found her underwear in my bedroom. In my bedroom. They're both out. I'm keeping the house. My name's on it. You saved me from wasting more years on this cheater." Turns out Isla had been at Jake's since 11 p.m. They'd been drinking and, yeah. Bethany came home early from her night shift, she's a nurse, because she felt sick. Found them on the couch, not sleeping. Isla's stuff was literally thrown on Jake's lawn. Bethany changed the locks by 8 a.m. Her brother's a locksmith. Jake's clothes were in garbage bags on the driveway. The drama got better when I checked Instagram. Isla had posted stories all night. 11 p.m. Her and Jake doing shots. Caption, "Work friends who play together." 12 a.m. Her in what was clearly Jake's shirt. Caption, "Borrowed clothes hit different." 1 a.m. A mirror selfie in Jake's bathroom. Caption, "Feeling myself tonight." 2 a.m. Her on a couch with wine. Caption, "Netflix and chill vibes." She deleted them all by morning, but guess who screenshot them? This guy. Then came the noon knock on my door. Isla, with her mom Diane. "You need to let her in," Diane started. "She made a mistake." "No thanks. She lives here." "No, she doesn't. She's never lived here. This is my apartment. She's been staying here for 8 months. As a guest. Her name's not on the lease." Isla started crying. "Where am I supposed to go? Jake's house? Oh wait, this isn't funny. My stuff is locked in there." "Your car? It's at Jake's. Better go get it then." "Bethany won't let me." Sounds like a you problem. Diane went full Karen mode. "I'll call the police. This is illegal eviction. Please do. I'll show them she's not on the lease and never was." They left after Diane realized I wasn't budging. But not before Isla said, "You're going to regret this. Jake's gonna make you pay." Update 2. Jake made his move. This absolute genius showed up at my work with 2 of his boys, Trevor and Manny. Asked the receptionist to call me down for an urgent family matter. I came down with my phone recording in my pocket. "We need to talk," Jake said, trying to look intimidating. About what? You cost me my marriage. No, sleeping with my girlfriend cost you your marriage. She came on to me. In your house? That you invited her to? Trevor stepped forward. Just apologize and pay for Jake's lawyer, and we're good. I laughed, actually laughed. Pay for his divorce lawyer? Are you high? You started this shit, Manny added. No, Jake started it when he brought my girlfriend to his house while his pregnant wife was at work. You didn't have to snitch, Jake said. Snitch? What are we, 12? Security noticed the tension and came over. Everything okay here? These gentlemen were just leaving, I said. Jake pointed at me. This isn't over. It literally is, though. They left, but not before Trevor said they'd handle this another way. Security got their license plates and banned them from the building. That evening, Bethany messaged me again. Jake's trying to claim I'm having a breakdown and shouldn't have custody when the baby comes. Can you send me those Instagram screenshots Isla posted? My lawyer needs them. Sent them immediately. She responded, You're a real one. BW, Jake's mom is on my side. She's disgusted with him. She also told me this isn't the first time. He cheated on his ex with the girl before that. Pattern behavior. Meanwhile, Hila was spiraling on social media. Posted a long rant about toxic masculinity and how real men don't abandon women in need. Her friends were eating it up until someone, not me, commented, Didn't you cheat with a married man whose wife is pregnant? The comments went wild. People started tagging Bethany. Hila deleted the post, but screenshots were already circulating. Then Isla made a tactical error. She went to my mom. Update 3. My mom called me laughing. Laughing. Ayla just left. She tried to convince me you were abusive and controlling. Would you tell her? That she was at another man's house at 3 a.m. and she's surprised you dumped her? I raised you better than to accept that nonsense. Turns out Isla had created a whole presentation, like an actual PowerPoint about why I was wrong. My mom sat through it, eating cookies Ayla brought as a bribe, then said, Sweetheart, you cheated. With a married man? While his wife was pregnant. No amount of cookies changes that. But here's where it gets insane. Hila and Jake decided to make it official. They were together now. Posted couple photos on Facebook. The comments were brutal. Homewreckers deserve each other. Poor Bethany. Imagine being proud of this. His wife is pregnant, you demons. Jake's mom Patricia commented, disappointed but not surprised. Bethany, you'll always be my daughter-in-law in my heart. Jake's brother commented, You're dead to me. Their announcement post got so roasted, they deleted it within hours. But the real karma came from work. See, Jake and Isla worked at the same company. Different departments, but same company. And that company had a strict policy about relationships requiring disclosure to HR. They never disclosed. Someone, definitely not me, but possibly Bethany, sent screenshots of their relationship announcement to their HR department, along with the Instagram stories from that night. And timestamps showing this had been going on for months. Both were called into meetings. Both were suspended pending investigation. Isla called me crying, You got me fired. You got yourself fired. Company policy is clear. I need money for a lawyer. Ask Jake. He's broke. Bethany froze their accounts. Tough. Please, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. You made choices. For months, this wasn't a mistake, it was a pattern. She hung up on me. Update 4. The work investigation concluded. Jake was fired for misuse of company property. Apparently he'd been booking conference rooms for their hookups and charging client dinners that were actually dates with Isla. Isla was fired for falsifying timesheets. She'd been clocking in but leaving early to meet Jake. But that's not even the best part. Bethany's divorce lawyer was brilliant. Because Jake had been using marital assets, their credit card, for the affair, and because Bethany had evidence of the cheating, she got the house, primary custody when baby arrives, child support, alimony for 2 years. Jake's truck, it was in both names but judge awarded it to her. Jake had to move back in with his mom, at 35 with no job, no car, and a baby on the way that he'll see every other weekend. Patricia, his mom, told everyone at her church what he did. The whole congregation knows. She makes him stand up during prayer requests so people can pray for his redemption from sin. Isla wasn't doing better. Her landlord found out she hadn't been living in her apartment. She'd been basically living with me without being on the lease and staying at Jake's frequently. Violation of her lease terms. 30-day notice to vacate. No job, no apartment, No car. She'd sold hers months ago because we don't need 2 cars, babe. She was couch surfing between friends who were getting sick of her drama. She tried one more manipulation, showed up at my apartment with a pregnancy test. I'm pregnant, she said. Congrats. Is it Jake's? Her face went red. It's yours. Interesting. When did you take the test? This morning. Can I see it? She handed it over. 2 lines. Positive. I pulled out my phone, did a reverse image search. The exact same pregnancy test photo was on a Pregnancy Announcement Ideas Pinterest board from 2019. Really? You're using Pinterest photos? She grabbed the test and ran. Haven't seen her since. Final update. Everything has concluded in the most satisfying way possible. Jake tried to contest the divorce. Lost. Tried to claim Bethany was mentally unfit because she was emotional when she kicked him out. Judge basically laughed at him. He was ordered to pay $1,800 a month in child support once the baby arrives, plus $1,000 on alimony. With no job, he had to take the first thing he could find, overnight stocking at a grocery store. His mom drives him to work because he has no car. His ex-friends made a group chat without him called Jake Free Zone, where they share memes about him. Someone made his divorce filing into a meme template. It went locally viral. Isla's situation got worse before it got... Actually, no, it just got worse. She applied for jobs, but every place Googled her. Found the screenshots. Found the drama. No callbacks. Finally got a job at a call center 2 towns over. Has to take 3 buses to get there because, again, no car. Her friend group imploded when she tried to date one of their boyfriends. Apparently she figured it worked with Jake. So why not try again? The girlfriend caught her sending nudes. That was the final straw. They all cut her off. She moved in with her mom temporarily, but Diane charged her rent. Market rate. You're an adult, act like one. The last I heard from Ela was a text from a new number. I know you hate me, but I really did love you. Jake was a mistake. I was testing you to see if you'd fight for me. A real man would have come to get me that night. I replied, a real woman wouldn't have been at another man's house at 3 a.m. We're done. Stop contacting me. She tried one more time. I'm struggling. Can't you help me out just once, for what we had? What we had was you cheating with a married man whose wife was pregnant. No. Blocked that number too. Bethany had her baby last week. A healthy girl. She named her Victoria. Because I'm victorious, she told me. Jake has to pay child support now but can't afford it on his grocery store salary, so they're garnishing his wages. Patricia makes Jake go to church every Sunday where Pastor Jim uses him as an example in sermons about temptation and destroying families. Last week's sermon was titled, The Jake in Your Life, Avoiding Sin. Jake had to sit in the front row. Bethany started dating an actual good guy, her daughter's pediatrician, Dr. Morrison. They met at a prenatal appointment and he was nothing but supportive through everything. Jake found out and posted about replacement dads on Facebook. Bethany's lawyer screenshot it for the custody file. As for me, I'm great. Got promoted at work. Turns out management appreciated how professionally I handled Jake's attempted confrontation. Started dating Portia, a software engineer I met at a coding bootcamp I've been taking. She thinks the whole story is better than reality TV and regularly asks for updates about Jake and Isla's continued downfall. Found out last week that Isla and Jake aren't even together anymore. Apparently, when you build a relationship on cheating and lies, it doesn't last. Who would have thought? Jake's now trying to date on apps, but his profiles keep getting found and roasted on local Facebook groups. Isla posted on Instagram about rising from the ashes and Phoenix energy with a selfie at the call center. 12 likes. Her mom commented, pay your rent. To anyone dealing with ultimatums at 3 a.m., just say no, let them make their choices, document everything, and never, ever take back someone who uses another person as leverage against you. The funniest part? Isla's Pinterest pregnancy test screenshot is now a meme in our local Reddit. People use it to mock fake pregnancy announcements. She's internet famous, just not how she wanted. Cool? Cool. P.S. Jake, if you're reading this, and I know you are, because Trevor told everyone you're obsessed with finding this post, your mom asked me to tell you that Pastor Jim wants to meet with you about next Sunday's sermon. From Jake to Jesus, a redemption story. Attendance is mandatory if you want to keep living in her basement.